some of these individuals, if they weren't violent, like I'd almost feel bad for them because they sound like complete fools.
Tim Ledwith knew who the Proud Boys were before June 8th.
Yeah.
He never expected to interact with any of them beyond social media. But police confirmed that day 2 known members of the group punched Ledwith in the face on Northeast Broadway. Ledwith says the men were riding around in a pickup truck, pointing at people and yelling things like "build the wall." He says he yelled back an obscene comment about the president.
And that escalated to them calling me homophobic slurs, to which I said, "F off," you know, and then all of a sudden I'm punched in the face.
Ledwith says they also threatened his pregnant ex-wife. One of the men's mugshots, Tusitala Tosi, sits at the top of today's Seattle Times profile on the Proud Boys. On Twitter, the group shows this video of a member punching a protester. They also describe themselves as Western chauvinists who refuse to apologize for creating the modern world. The Southern Poverty Law Center defines them as a designated hate group who promote misogynistic anti-Muslim rhetoric. At Portland's recent protests, members of the Proud Boys have told us they defend free speech. In fact, on June 30th, Tosi himself wore a sweatshirt that said, "Standing for freedom without the threat of violence." And he said this to our camera.
I made a promise to my family, my Patriot family, that I will come back and take a stand with them. I will not let them stand alone. And if I have to die next to my family, to my brothers and my sister that's standing up for freedom in America, I will have to.
Staff at the Western State Center, a group aimed at promoting equality, say vague claims like that are a dangerous distraction.
Everyone has a right to express free speech under the First Amendment. It's a cornerstone of our democracy. But what these Proud Boys and other far-right racist and sexist groups are doing goes beyond free speech. They are demonstrating a pattern of coming into our community with the express purpose of starting violent incidents and brawls.
Now, we reached out to the Proud Boys today. One did call back and told management at KGW they expected us to write a, quote, slam piece. And as we said, Ledwith's was one of 2 incidents. The other one involved a black teenage boy in Vancouver. It was in May. His attorneys told the Seattle Times he also yelled something derogatory about the president. Members of the Proud Boys chased him and threw him on the ground. Police ended up charging the teenager. Those charges have now reportedly been